Hey y'all, what it do, YouTube? I'm gonna get into this episode. Now y'all probably wondering like, what's this episode about? This episode is very important. It's how to identify synchronicities. Like, it's how to identify what people be calling angel numbers. It's how to use your intuition and your discernment within that, right? So people be seeing the regular ones, but we're gonna go into the ones that usually are telling you you're aligning with your path. 505, 202, 606, 808. I don't really know a lot about 909, but I know those number, those are all talking about you being in alignment with your path. So if you're seeing those, you're in alignment with your path. 111 is manifestation. 222 is new opportunities. 333 is your hard work paying off. 444 is protection. 555 is positive changes and changes with happening within your environment. 666 means redirection. Something's going on, like you're having a problem, you need to redirect. 777 is luck. That's what it is. It's luck. 888 is abundance. Like 888 is like a lot of abundance. And then 999 is like a spiritual awakening. But most times it's just 999 is just saying, hey, you feel me? Hey, you finna redirect like 100%. Like you finna change. It's almost like transforming. Same with 555. When the changes happen, it's a transformative. It's a transformative type of process, but it's a little different. Like it's just a change. But 999 is like a full transformation. But the reason why we're bringing these up, and I'm bringing these up, is because you need to know how to use your intuition and your discernment based off what you see. So when you see these numbers, most times it's when you start to either you're walking opposite of your purpose or you're walking inside your purpose. When you're in your purpose, you're going to start to see more of the positive numbers. Even though 666 isn't the most positive number out of all of them, it means redirection. It means that you completely opposed what it is that is your path. And most times that's not good. That's terrible. You don't want to do that. So it's almost like a warning. Some of them are warnings, right? Because you'll know if you mess up. Like you're going to eventually know that you messed up. But the reason why we're bringing this up is so important because on your path, you're supposed to look and be aware of these things. Most people are just ignoring these things because this is just the new age bull crap. It's like, oh, well, this is just the new age bull crap. Like to see this and look at this, like this is just that new age stuff where I don't want to look at it. I don't want to figure it out. I don't want to. But if you look at them, you're going to understand the reason why they're in your life. Some of them are we have like it says in scripture, we have, and I know some of you may not be religious, but even if you're not religious, you know that we have spirit guides, ancestors, and angels that are watching over us, right? And people from the other side that chose to protect you. Now, these people from the other side that chose to protect you cannot speak to you, so they speak to you within numbers. The truth is, numbers was language before words. Like, before we had words, the language was numbers. If you look back into all of history, it started with numbers. Like, numbers was the way that they deciphered what it is that they do. Numbers was the way that people deciphered the way that they spoke. They spoke in numbers first. Then letters came up. Then language came up. Then speech. Then all of that came up. But at first, it was just sounds and numbers. That was what it was. And so that's why most people understand that it's a lot that goes into these numbers. And that's why at these certain frequencies you can heal, because these numbers are important. Because what you bring into yourself, what you hear, what you feel in your soul is what comes out. Like when you listen to music, the reason why you can feel it in your soul is because it's at a certain frequency where your head is just like, no, this right here is hitting my soul, especially if it's relatable. If you ever, like, my favorite artist is Rod Weave. So my favorite artist is Rod Darius Weave. Like, I know that's not his name, but y'all know what I mean. But like, my favorite artist is Rod Weave. So if you talking about something hitting home, well, let's just be honest, that's hitting home. It's the reason I don't, let me just chill. But y'all know, what it is that hits home for you. But now imagine it, the beauty of sound, the beauty of music, like that right there. If you was just to change the way that you do it, if you was just to change the way what you listening to, if you was just to take a break from everything you've learned in this world and started to pay attention to those signs you see, to the sounds you hear, you'll find out that you was very far from your purpose. Like, most people don't want to listen to the stuff no more. Like, you're starting to get tired of it. Like, you're 100%. I can see it. People's tired of this politics. People tired of the music. People tired of the mood. People tired of all that's going on. People tired of the new update, iOS 18, trying to have people cheat more. Like people just tired of these type of things. And when you tired of them, then you got to go find out who you are and see that's the whole process. But once you get past that, you find yourself now needing to decipher what it is that is in this world. And that's what I'm coming. I'm here to tell you, all those signs and synchronicities you seeing are important. You need to go look them up. You need to get curious about those things. You need to figure out what it is the people from the other side is trying to help you with. And give gratitude to the things you can't see. Just thank the situation that you're in. You could have been in a worse situation. Be grateful for where you at and what you're doing. Because you could have been doing anything and everything else, and you'd be in the dumps, sad. And if you in the dumps, you could have been worse than that. You might as well just enjoy it while you got it, you feel me? Enjoy it while you have it. This life thing for you and me is only gonna come one time. Like, and if it do come another time, we wouldn't know. Because everybody who keep coming down here don't have no clue what happened. So we don't know if we get another chance. You don't know about all that. That's something that, throw that away. Right now, all you know today is that this is your only chance. So you see those signs, you see communication beyond this realm, you got to look at that and be like, okay, I think it's time for me to lock in. Maybe it's time for me to lock in. Oh, and I ain't talking about 707. 707 is luck within your situation, right? Abundance within your, the abundance shift, 808. All of it plays an important role. All of those synchronicity plays an important role. You almost can get a heads up if you listen to your intuition. You almost can get a heads up if you listen to your discernment. You know what I'm saying? There is no work around this. And it's going to take time to get good at it. It's going to take time to figure it out. It's going to take time to find out who it is you are. That's why I went on this journey, because I need to figure out who I was. You know, I put everything away. You got to throw the ego away. I don't care how hard you was. I don't care how cool you was. I don't care if you had everybody and every girl and everything. Your ego got to go away. It don't matter. Ego, throw it in the trash. Everything else, throw it in the trash. You don't need anything. Don't put a burden on you. Don't put attachment on you. Don't put no expectation on you. You're in a time of getting. You're in a time of harvest. We're in a time of harvest. Y'all, Saturn is in retrograde. You either going to get what you got, get what you deserve, or you're going to get what you put out. That's what this is, bro. This is lit. This is a lit time to be in. You're going to win. So don't think for a second that you're not going to win. It's time for you to win. If you did right, if you're doing right, you're going to win. That's why I'm here helping y'all, right? You see these synchronicities, you're in the right place. You starting to see stuff change, you are in the right place. You need to start figuring out what it is that is your next step. But don't rush it. See, this is what I'm trying to get better at. Not rushing the moment. Don't rush it. Beautiful things happen when you don't rush. Be patient. Patience is a virtue. Be patient. It's not always going to go in your favor, and it's not always going to go your way. But the more patient that you are, the better the results may be. Right? Because if you rush into things, you ever ran into something not looking, you looking the other way and you just ran into a brick wall. But if you was paying attention, you would have never ran into it. That's what this is. That's how this life thing go. When you always running, you just keep bumping into stuff. You just running full speed. You never slowly, gradually got there. Because if you was to slowly, gradually got there and you was running, now you'd be able to dodge things at full speed. Now you're going full speed dodging stuff. And that's better. That's more what you want to do, right? Like, you want to dodge stuff at full speed. Like, stop holding yourself to this expectation when you're not even there yet. You're not ready yet. I know it's a humbling experience, but when you're not ready there, take that thing slow. Make sure that you get that thing right. You feel me? You're not ready. Just make sure you get that thing right. But when you do get ready, and when you are ready, that's when you're gonna thrive. That's when it's all gonna go good for you. That's when it's gonna be like, oh my God, I'm finally here. And you're gonna be able to deserve it, earn it, work it, show it, and pop out. That's all this is about, bro. This is about your process of popping out. Now, the reason why I went on this whole little rant about popping out and stuff is because within these synchronicities, you're getting closer to the time you're supposed to be in, right? When you're in these synchronicities and you see them, you're supposed to now focus on what it is that you need to do. Sometimes you need to do stuff in the sleep realm, dream state. Sometimes you need to do stuff in the physical. Sometimes you need to meditate. Sometimes you need to step back. Sometimes you need to focus on what it is that you're thinking. Sometimes it's just literally a mindset shift. You just gotta change your mindset. Once you change your mindset, everything starts falling in place. This is what this is. These are your spirit guides, your ancestors, and God essentially saying, hey, just move this way. Don't move that way. Move this way. Move that way. Move this way. Wait, warning you, because he wants to see if you got yourself to a place where you can use your intuition and your discernment actively. If you can do it actively, if you can pick the right decisions actively, if you could be intuitively actively, if you could make the correct decision and evolve actively, then guess what? You actively will keep winning. That's what this is. And especially in this time, we're in a very important time where you can win almost for the rest of the year. This is time for you to win. Get in your bag. I'm happy for you. I'm so happy for you. This is the time where you can get in your bag. I know you're watching this like, dang, bro, this man is just so positive. No, bro. I've been through it all. You've been through it all. That's the reason why you're here. You've been through it all. You didn't get to this video because you haven't been through it all. Like, you got to here because you dealt with the bad karma. You dealt with stuff that you wasn't even supposed to deal with. Now that Saturn's in retrograde, you need to eat. It's time for you to eat. It's time for you to eat. It's time for you to eat. You need to eat. You feel me? And that's just what it is. So I'm gonna leave you with this. Live, laugh, love, Twinskiis.